Majority Whip John Barrasso is with us. Senator, thank you for your time. The way I read this budget, this is President Trump's agenda. So what does America get with this budget?
Well, that's the big question, Bill and Dana. It's what's in it for people at home, because this is a Republicans fulfilling our promise of growth and prosperity for the American people. So it's more money in people's pockets for gas, groceries, for rent, all of those things. And as the president said, we need to stop this $4 trillion tax increase, which would be the biggest increase in taxes in the history of our country. So, Dana, in our home state of Wyoming, for teachers, for firefighters, for ranchers, for energy workers, this means a lot of differences in terms of money in their pockets that they can use and they can spend and they can decide how to spend. You know, it takes a lot of work to reverse the damage that has been done by the Biden administration and the Democrats the last 4 years. Their massive government spending led us to the highest prices, highest inflation in 40 years. As the president said, we're cutting spending by over $1.6 trillion. But the Democrats also left 10 million illegal immigrants in the country. Many of them are on Medicaid. We need to stop that. Taxpayer dollars should not be going for Medicaid for illegal immigrants. We're stopping all of that.
One of the things that Senator Schumer said is that they want to do this reading of the bill and they plan to stall things. But is it stalling just to stall? Because it doesn't seem like they have, one, they don't have the votes to do anything differently, and stalling for what purpose?
Well, yeah, as you know, the Democrats seem to have lost their minds. Look at who they've nominated in New York to be the mayor. You know, an avowed socialist. He wants to defund the police, wants to abolish prisons, take the country far to the left. That's where the Democrat Party is today. They've been the party of high taxes, high prices, open borders. That's what they are for. Republicans want to get the country back on track. We want to grow the economy. They want to grow the government. I mean, look what we're doing with unleashing American energy in this bill. And you know, we're in the 4th of July weekend. Gas prices right now are at the lowest they've been for the 4th of July in over 4 years. This matters to people in terms of money in their pockets. When you have lower energy costs, that means a lot, not just for gas in your car, for farmers, ranchers, the producers of energy, manufacturers and producers. Lower energy costs mean lower prices, a growing, stimulated economy.
Sir, one last question. Following over the weekend, Rand Paul was a no in the beginning. He's a no as well today. So is Tom Tillis out of North Carolina. That puts you at 51-49. Is this a fait accompli, or could you still lose one or two more Republican senators?
We're going to do everything we can to make sure that we get this bill to the president by the 4th of July. This is our promise to the American people: growth, prosperity, a healthy economy, a strong and safe country. This bill provides for all of those things. It is us keeping our promises that we made to the voters in November when voters rejected open borders and high prices, said they wanted to get to a sense of stability, safety and prosperity for the country. This bill does it. We need to get it passed.
What's the #1 issue in here that could lead to what President Trump was talking about with Maria, which is growth?
Well, to me, it's energy. You know, Dana, we're from an energy state. Wyoming's America's energy breadbasket. When you bring down energy costs, that helps all across the economy. It helps every person who has to pay to heat or cool their home, to put gas in the tank. So it helps all families in that way. But it also helps our farmers, our ranchers, our manufacturers, those that produce the food, produce the products that go on the shelves. They can get there at a lower price if it doesn't cost as much to produce them, because energy prices are lower.
All right. Shout out to Western Wyoming this morning. Here we go. Back on the ranch, huh?
And of course, keeping taxes low provides the certainty that people need, and for small businesses to make the investments in their business when they have the certainty that these taxes aren't going to go up.
Got it. Senator, thank you for your time. We're watching it from here.
Thank you.
John Barrasso, thanks.
Thank you.